Hello, my chickens and roosters. Welcome back to another fragrance haul. Listen, so I have some fragrances right here that I am going to review with you. And these are the fragrances that I wore for the week. I've acquired these fragrances from various places, and I will be telling you where I get them from, that sort of thing, okay? So, let's go ahead and get started with this one. Some of these I've already reviewed. So what I wore for the week, the Sarah Jessica Parker Privé, which is this one right here. It comes in this little box. I've done a review on this fragrance. So if you are curious about this one and the Unspoken, which I have right here at the end, right there, this one, you can scroll through my channel and look for it so you can get a better overview of this. This little baby, I found it at, you know, isn't that cute? It's like a little pink and silver. Yeah, and this one is a smaller bottle. But anyways, I wore this one Monday. Now I'm in California, and our weather has been fluctuating pretty crazy, and I'm sure that wherever you're at, if you're in another state, you're kind of experiencing the same thing, or maybe not, I don't know. But California, our weather has been crazy, and it gets super hot. Like this week, for instance, I chose my fragrances according to my mood, according to the weather, the temperature. So it got us as cold as like 38 degrees Fahrenheit in the mornings, and on some days of the week it shot up to like 93 degrees, no joke. So it's like so crazy weather here. But anyways, we're on this roller coaster together, and you know, I'm just trying to make the best of it. And you know, like your body chemistry, when it sweats or it's cold and stuff, it works a little different for everybody. But you know, you kind of tend to crave different scents for different temperatures of the weather. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's get to it. Monday, I wear this Stash Privé. This is an EDP, and this is a I'm gonna be like I usually do. I'm gonna put on the screen right here. This is a citrus aromatic, sweet, fruity, musky, soft, leather, woody, smoky herbal is what this fragrance is being described at. I'm not going to spray it on my skin because I've already sprayed some stuff on me this morning, and I don't want to interfere with my fragrance, but I will spray it. So this one I do like when it's a little bit on the mild to warm weather. This is a very nice fragrance, you guys. I really enjoyed this one. This one was Monday. Monday wasn't too crazy. And this is, the Accords is Keen Grapefruit, Pink Pepper, Sage, Tunisian Orange Blossom. Right there. Tunisian Orange Blossom, Birch Musk, and Haitian vetiver. When you first spray this, you do get a mixture of grapefruit, a little bit of pink pepper, some sage, and then like the other notes come in separately, like not separately, but later on. This fragrance, it is a cooler, like refreshing scent for, like I said, a little bit hotter weather. I do like that it doesn't have patchouli, so I noticed that I can't do patchouli when it's too hot. It just kind of makes me nauseous. It upsets my stomach sometimes, unless it's like some fragrances that are so well blended that I can do in the summer with patchouli, which I'll try to do a video of the patchouli fragrances that, you know, that I like, because I have to be really careful. So this one is a very high-end smelling fragrance. This is kind of like a Chanel feel, like a Chanel Chance, Chanel's Tundra. It's not a Chanel like Coco Mademoiselle or Chanel No. 5. None of that. It's more of a fresher fragrance. Hold on just a second. There we go. And this one I liked a lot, you know, for when it's mild to hot weather. And you know, as you can tell right there on the level of the bottle of the, can you see that? I've used a little bit, not too much, but you know, just a little tiny bit. And yeah, so that's what I wore. Those are the notes for that one. So yeah, it's a little sophisticated fragrance. You still smell fresh, but in a way you still have like that high-end perfume fragrance smell. Okay, now the next one is this one, which is Dazzle. And I have not done a review for this one, but this is what the bottle looks like. And I'll go ahead and put a picture up here as well. But this is, it's like a little diamond or like a crystal. It's very heavy. This is like some sort of metal. It's this lid is a metal. It's not plastic. This one right here, it's super heavy. This one. This is one of the only lids that I have that are not plastic. Well, except for the stash. The stash also, like this one's like metal. But anyways, but this is really like heavy. Everything's heavy about it. But the lid weighs more than this 1.7 ounce bottle. Like honestly, the lid has more weight than the bottle. So yeah, it's got, you know, this little like diamond band around the top, and it's got a little like crown and the Hilton, the Paris, the P for Paris, Hilton. So anyways, this is the bottle. This is what the box looks like. Sorry, this one I found, I told you I was going to tell you, this I found at Ross, my local Ross store. And then this one I bought from fragrancenet. This one is made in the USA. And it's an EDP, and it came with a sleeve. But this is what the bottle looks like without the sleeve. So it depends where you get it. I believe you might not get the sleeve. But that's basically what the box looks like, okay? Enough of the box. Let me go ahead. This one here is a cherry fragrance. It's a very sweet fragrance. It's a fruity fragrance. And this is the cordial right here. It's this is a sweet, fruity cherry vanilla, powdery, nutty, champagne, patchouli, almond, floral. Okay. This is a very sweet fragrance. It's a nice fragrance. But for this one, it was a little on the warmer side. So I wore it on Tuesday, which is a little bit cooler. It was a cooler day for me here in my area. So here are the notes. It's sour cherry. Okay. Sour cherry, red apple, peach. And then the floral notes in the middle is orchid, violet, orange blossom. And then the bottom base notes is vanilla, champagne, patchouli, and musk. This, like I said, is very sweet. It's a very sweet fragrance. The juice on this one is pretty dark. And it's, the batch for this one, well, it doesn't say, I would need to look it up. But it might be because it might be a little older batch. And the vanilla darkens with time. But I bought this like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, something like that. But I really do enjoy this one. This is a very playful fragrance. So like I said, it was one of the colder days when I wore this one. And you do get, like I said, it's very fruity. It's very sweet. And you have to be careful with this one because the patchouli is mild on this one, but because of all the sweet sugar notes in this composition, in this one here, can get a little overpowering. Unless you are a sweet fruit chuli queen, that you can handle this no time, anytime, any day, at any hour, then, you know, let me know what you think about this Dazzle if you have it. But it's very sweet. You know, it's a delicious one. It is kind of a gourmandy, except for, like, you know, that patchouli and musk that's in there, kind of, and the flowers, like all the flower notes in the middle, kind of wrap things into a different, like, feel, like, but the sweetness stays throughout with a little bit of patchouli. Okay, so I would say just kind of be careful with this one if you don't like patchouli, because I mean, it does keep the longevity of the fragrance, don't get me wrong. All right, now we're gonna do this one, which is the Nude Reb'l Fleur. This one here, I got two of these small ones. This is my first bottle that I've ever purchased from this Nude by Rihanna. This is what the box looks like. Okay, it's a 1 fluid ounce bottle, and it's in a nude color, and she's also wearing like this peachy soft nude color wardrobe in this photo shoot. But this is what the bottle looks like, and this is Rihanna Reb'l Fleur Nude for women, and this is I wore this Wednesday, and the weather was kind of in between. It was kind of like between 65 and 70, and this is the accords for this one is fruity, white floral, sweet powdery, floral, citrus, woody, tropical, fresh, and musky. Okay, so this is what this fragrance is considered in Fragrantica. This one here is one of my favorite scents. I do enjoy this one a lot. I've noticed it's a very clean scent. It's a very clean scent. It's soft. I love blossoms, like orange blossoms and jasmine a little bit, you know, but more I love the blossom scent. They're just so comforting to me, and they're feminine, and they're just nice. And one of my other favorite floral fragrances is gardenia. Okay, so let's go move on to the notes. Okay, so this has guava, pear, mandarin at the top, and then in the middle you have your florals, gardenia, orange blossom, and jasmine sandbag. In the base notes you have vanilla orchid, a little bit more of floral, and then sandalwood and musk for this one. Now, this is not a musky, like sticky, musky, skanky musk. This is a very clean musk. Does it go powdery? In my opinion, not so much. The guava, the pear, and the mandarin just mix very beautifully. You have that gardenia, and then those orange blossoms, and then sandalwood, just a little tiny hint to kind of balance out all of the sweetness and floral notes. I think it's a very beautifully done fragrance, and you can kind of tell where it's at right here, right there. So this is one of my this is a very clean scent. Like I said, it's no patchouli. It smells delicious. I really like this one. It smells very nice. It's a very clean feel. I like to wear this one when it's gonna be kind of like a chill, relaxed day, but I'm still a little dressed up. I really like this one a lot. I tend to go for that one quite a bit since I got it. And this one I got at this one I found at the Burlington Coat Factory in my local store, my local area. my local Burlington coat factory, and I bought 2 of these. Why? I don't know. I took a risk, but I think they were at a great price. All right. So now we're moving on to Pure Honey, which is by Kim Kardashian. I've reviewed this one in a Kim Kardashian haul, and this is a big bottle. I got this on FragranceNet. It was one of those EDP testers. Sorry, it's upside down. Okay, so it came in this box, and it just has the name right here and like but it came in this like standard cardboard box, nothing special, and without the lid, like this. This one here is Pure Honey by Kim Kardashian. The main accords for this one is honey, beeswax, sweet, floral, animalic, white floral, vanilla, coconut, and powdery. This I like a lot too. So this one, a lot of people say that they like it, like they have to be careful because it need, they don't like it during the summer. I kind of like it during the summer. Now, this one I wore Thursday, and it was kind of a warmer. It started warming up again. I love this fragrance so much. I love them all, but this one I can wear any, like, for me, because I love this honeysuckle mixed with beeswax and honey. I think it's just so beautiful. It's so delicious to me. It's very gourmand. To me, this is what honey smells like. To me, this is a true honey fragrance. And the top notes for this is freesia, which is one of my favorite florals. Mandarin blossom, which I think is very nice and refreshing. It's got red rose, which smells delicious, right? But it doesn't, you can barely get any rose. Like, honestly, I don't get a lot of hits of rose at all in this one. Like, it's very unidentifiable. Then you have beeswax, honey, honeysuckle, and orchid in the middle notes. And then you have the base notes is coconut, vanilla, and musk. But honestly, what dominates on this fragrance is the the beeswax, honey, and the honeysuckle. Okay, that is what, like, after the initial spray, after the orange blossom kind of dissipates, I don't get much coconut. Not a lot. No, I don't get any coconut, actually. Well, I guess a little tiny bit, but not like, you have to really like be like, oh, okay, there it is. It's not very, it's very subtle. It's very hard to pick up. It's not a true coconut scent, but it is a true beeswax and honey and honeysuckle scent. Those three, which are, like, to me, smells so good. It smells like spring. It smells like summer. It smells like anything, because I think, to me, like, honey and beeswax to me is like, I crave a lot of honey in the winter with like a toasted bread, butter, and then I drizzle honey with coffee. It's comforting. But in the summertime, I love honey with like a fruit cocktail, like a fruit salad, and I drench honey, and then I sprinkle like some coconut or something, and it's so delicious to me. Honey to me is year-round. That's why probably I like this fragrance and I reach for it a lot. And this one is so long-lasting, you guys. Look at how much I've used from this big bottle. And I spray generously with this one, and it lasts for hours, like 10 plus hours on my skin. I am not joking. On the clothing, it won't go away until you wash your clothing, and then sometimes even after you wash, it'll still stay in your clothing. So this one, if you don't like honey, if you don't like beeswax, and if you don't like honeysuckle, this is not a fragrance for you. But if you like those three, you're gonna be in love with this one. And this is the Kim Kardashian Pure Honey. And this one, like I said, I got it at FragranceNet. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, the other thing is, I'll tell you which one I mix with this one that smells good. Then, so I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then Friday, okay, this Reb'l Fleur right here. Okay, so with this one, I do have to be careful because this one does have patchouli. But the main accords for this baby right here is fruity, sweet, vanilla, coconut, powdery, patchouli, musky, woody, lactonic, and amber. Okay, this like the bottle and the colors is a very elegant colors, very classic, very classy, and that's what this fragrance is. This is a very elegant, this is more on the mature side. This fragrance here is it doesn't have a lot of notes, but you do have to be careful with this one. For me, if it's too hot, I can't do this one. So Thursday was a cold day for me. This is when the temperature was like in the 30s, and like, you know, 38 degrees in the morning and like 32 degrees at night, and it got as warm as like, I think it was like 59 degrees, which was still cold for me. I can handle this one in the cold, and I have to be really, really in the mood for this one here. I'm finding out that the more that I wear it, the more that I'm kind of liking it. The more that I kind of like it, because at the dry down, you guys, it smells very similar to the one of my favorite fragrances, which is the J Lux by J-Lo. It smells really nice. Like that J-Lo is like, ugh. But this one, it's way stronger. So this is another one like the Pure Honey that is so long lasting. Pure Honey is longer lasting on me than this one is, but this one is also like 8+ hours, 8, 9, 10 hours on my skin and on the clothing, even longer. But this one here, so the top notes, it's peach, plum, red berries, and then you get in the middle notes coconut, tuberose, hibiscus, and violet. And in the base note is vanilla, patchouli, musk, and amber. Now I think that, okay, if you don't like tuberose, this I can barely hardly pick up the tuberose in this, honestly. And tuberose is, if you're familiar with fragrance notes, tuberose dominates almost every single fragrance that I own that has tuberose. It's like tuberose in your face. It like drowns everything else in the fragrance. But this one, you guys, this one here, this one, the tuberose is almost undetectable. And I think that the plum and the coconut and the vanilla and the amber, the hibiscus kind of suppress the tuberose. And the patchouli makes this fragrance like so intense that just by smelling it from the bottle, if you own this fragrance, you know what I mean, okay? But this one, I do have to be very careful with this one, because if it's very hot or I'm not in the mood for patchouli, this can make me sick. But look at the level on this bottle already. It's down here. And the reason for that is because I do have a decant store that, you know, I people like yourself buy a sample, a 2 ml sample, a little vial to test out fragrances before you commit to a full bottle. And this is one of my top sellers, this one here. A lot of people want to sample this one, and this one I actually got from Poshmark, from a lovely gal, and it didn't come with the box, but I got it from her because I was curious to try it. And this is like one of the only fragrances from Poshmark that I bought. But yeah, that is beautiful. That was just a beautiful fragrance, but you have to be really in the mood for it. It's very elegant and classy, and it's very sophisticated and mature. It's not for like a young girl, even though I think a young girl can pull it off anyways, right? So now we're moving on to Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday was the hottest day here, you guys. And I couldn't stand it. That was like when it was in like 93 degrees. And if you have no AC in the car, you have no AC in your house, 80s and 90s can be pretty brutal. Like, so, you know, for me, I don't know how you are, but I have a hard time with fragrances when it's really hot, because I'm very sensitive. I can either get a headache or I can get nauseous, you know, depending if it's too sweet, if it's too floral, if it's too fruity, if it's too patchouli, you know, like I can't handle it. It's just, I feel like I'm dying. And like so for the very, very, very hot days, you guys, this is the only one. Well, no, this one is one of the few that I can tolerate. And it refreshes me and it cools me down some weird way. It's this Elizabeth Arden green tea fragrance right here. This is a very green fragrance. It's very fresh. This one here, Elizabeth Arden green tea right here. This one here, you guys, is a citrus green aromatic fresh, spicy and fresh. This one here is to me the coolest in terms of like temperature wise, that helps my body cool down. This I love when it is triple digits, when I am just, you know, like when it's hot and you're sweating, you feel gross, you feel dirty, you feel stinky, you know. So this one here, it literally cools me down. Like I think it's something in the mind, right? Like something in my mind is, this fragrance says, oh my god, you need this. Like, so Saturday was the hottest day, and I came home from work and I was like, I need to shower. So that was the first thing I did. I jumped in the shower. I took a nice, you know, washed my hair, like scrubbed and everything, and then I spray this all over, this one here, and it just cools me down and makes me feel so refreshed, and it just drops my temperature, my body temperature down. It's just crazy how this one just works on me. So this one has lemon, bergamot, mint, orange peel, rhubarb in the top notes. Middle is jasmine, oak moss, fennel, musk, carnation, white, amber. And then the base notes is green tea, jasmine, oak moss again, double on the jasmine, I guess, musk, celery seeds, caraway, cloves, and amber. Now this is like, you read the notes on this and you smell like it's like a total like really spicy, like intense fragrance, right? If you were to read the notes on this, you'd think like it would scare you. Like, oh my god, it's got cloves and caraway and celery seeds and all these herbs. But it is so refreshing, you wouldn't believe. It's really nice. I don't know why it took me so long to get this fragrance. I think I was just turned off by the bottle. Look at the bottle. It reminds me of like an old Avon, like the Candid and the, you know, Sweet Honesty back in the 90s, 80s. This thing was like, no, that's not gonna be for me. It is the most beautiful, refreshing, yummy fragrance. Like, to me, this smells like a refreshing mint drink. Not mint, you know, but like a mojito, like with a hint of like carnation and like a little bit, like the jasmine is not really there too much, but it's more like a carnation flower. But it is so beautiful. Like, I love this. It's so refreshing. So that's what I had for Saturday, which is the hottest day. Now the last one was this Stash Unspoken. It came in this beautiful proper looking box. This one here, I wore it on Sunday, and the weather was a little chilly. We went back to like from 90s to like 60, like mid 50s to 60 degrees. This one here, it is, oh my gosh, I do love this one a lot. This is, let me show you here, just so I can read the notes with you. So this one here, you guys, this is really blendable. When I mean that, you can layer this with other stuff, and I'll tell you about that in a sec. Sarah Jessica Parker Unspoken Stash. It's a floral, sweet, fruity, amber, fresh, woody, white floral, musky, vanilla, powdery. This one here, okay? And I love the ball on this thing. It just feels so nice on my hand when I spray it. This is what I'm wearing today also. This one, yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Oh my gosh. This smells so yummy, and I've been such in the mood for this one. It's crazy how much I've really enjoyed this. This one has top notes of quince, pink pepper. You can do smell the quince a little bit. Honeysuckle, peony, and wisteria in the middle notes. Those three in this formulation are just so amazing. These floral notes are just perfect. Base notes is tonka bean, sandalwood, musk, and olibanum. Listen, this one, I don't know why, but it smells like coconut to me. It smells like this mild coconut. It's almost like tonic to me, this one, okay? I don't know what it is. It might be the tonka bean and the sandalwood and the album combined together, and the wisteria, but it is so nice. Now, the longevity on this one is moderate, okay? So I would say it's like 6 hours to 7 hours, this one. And I spray this kind of heavily. This is kind of where it's at right now, right there. And this one here, you guys, it's got no vanilla, but it's got that warmth up to it because of the tonka bean and the sandalwood. It's got that warmth, like a vanilla, like tonic fragrance, but it is beautiful. It's like, so this one kind of reminds me a little bit of the Katy Perry Indie, but more like the Katy Perry individual, but the individual is way more powdery than this. And I like that this is not powdery to me that much like the Indies, okay? But it is musky, but not in a skanky way, like icky, you know, because musk can sometimes be icky because it's animalistic. It's like, you know, it comes from an animal or whatever. It's a synthetic, but nevertheless, it's a little animalistic, which is dirty, you know. Anyways, this one, you guys, this one with this one, I was gonna tell you how I like to combine them, right? These two, delicious. Now, this will kind of, you have to like really overspray this one, like, or spray it, and then do like just 3 of these, like maybe 1, 2, 3, you know, and that's it, and you're done. Or 1, 2, and 3. You do not want to overdo this one. I mean, you can, but you know, it's going to be dominating. But then on the dry down, like, they mix in really nicely together with this. Now, this one also, I wore it in the evenings. This is when I was like mixing these two together again. This will be stronger, but not as strong as or overpowering as the pure honey. But if you mix these two together, you can do a little bit more, a little bit more heavier than the pure honey with these two. And it smells so nice, you guys, very nice. Now those were the 2 combinations that I did, and that was it. Okay, so that's it for us, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, but that's the breakdown for the fragrances that we have right there. All right, that's what we have. We reviewed all those. That's what I wore for the week, and I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for all of you that have subscribed and stuck with me, and thank you for the likes and the comments. Let me know which ones you have, which ones you want. I do, like I said, I do have a decant store on Poshmark if you wanted to sample any of these. This one I got at Ross when I found this one. They were together. And I'm still after the original stash. But you know, I think that's gonna be kind of masculine. But I'm so curious about it because I like them. I like this one more. This one, the Unspoken's my favorite. Stash, I have to be careful with that one. I don't know. It can be too much. It can be too heady. This one I got at a Marshall's. So that's it. That's it for us. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, thank you. Please hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Click on that if you want some to know, you know, when I'm posting and when I'm uploading and all that stuff. Leave me some comments of anything that you'd like to see, any suggestions. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and take care, okay? This is the lineup, you guys, of the fragrances that I reviewed today. This is what I wore for the week. So yeah, this is another haul for fragrances. And like I said, if you wanted to check out the videos that I have done individually for some of these, like I've done a review on the Stash, the Sarah Jessica Parker, the both of them, the Unspoken and the Privé. I have also done one for the Honey, Pure Honey from Kim Kardashian. And I've mentioned this one right here, which is the Reb'l Fleur in my videos, comparing it to others, but I haven't done one a review for this, which I want to. And then the Dazzle Paris Hilton, I haven't done that one either. I did the green tea in what I wore as well. Some of this content though, sometimes I record it and I get to some of it before before I upload the other one, so sometimes you might not see the videos just yet. So yeah, anyways, scroll through my channel, you guys, and see if there's any fragrances that you were curious about and like my opinion on them. You know, that's my true and honest opinion about these fragrances. You know, I'm not paid or sponsored by any of them, and I do love and appreciate all your support, you guys, my chickens and roosters. I love you so much. Let's keep thrifting and let's keep saving money and stay beautiful and just be our true selves, expressing ourselves. It's all about expression. It's all about you living your life of your happiest, most positive self that you can be in this world. So thanks again for supporting my channel, you guys. I really love you and appreciate you. We will catch you again in another of my videos. Thank you. Bye.